In the heart of the Laos rainforest, where the air is alive with the symphony of nature, a delicate dance unfolds each afternoon. Here, amidst the emerald green, the bulbul birds find their sanctuary. Today, we follow these enchanting creatures as they partake in one of their most cherished rituals, drinking and playing in the water. The bulbul birds are cautious, always aware of the ever-present dangers in the rainforest. But today the coast is clear, and they descend to the water's edge, their delicate feet barely making a ripple as they alight on the smooth stones. For the bulbul, water is more than just a necessity. It is a source of life, a momentary respite from the relentless heat of the rainforest. Each drop is savored, a precious gift from the earth. But the bulbul birds are not all business. They are creatures of joy, and even in the midst of their daily routines, they find time to play. The water becomes their playground, a place where they can let loose and revel in the simple pleasures of life. In the Laos rainforest, every creature has its role, its moment in the sun. The bulbul birds, with their vibrant plumage and lively spirits, are a reminder that even in the wild, there is room for joy, for play, for the simple act of living. As the day draws to a close, the bulbul birds return to their hidden roosts, their afternoon ritual complete. But tomorrow, the forest will awaken once more, and the bulbul birds will return to their pond to drink, to play, and to remind us of the beauty that lies in the simplest of moments. Beneath the towering trees of this ancient rainforest, life unfolds in a delicate balance. Here, on the forest floor, where shadows dance and the earth breathes, the ferruginous partridge makes its home. This elusive bird, cloaked in earthy hues of rust and brown, is a master of survival in a world where danger lurks at every turn. The ferruginous partridge is a creature of habit, its life intricately tied to the forest floor. Here, amidst the leaf litter and decaying wood, it finds its sustenance, seeds, insects, and tender shoots. But this is no easy task. The forest floor is a place of both abundance and peril, where every step could mean the difference between life and death. Foraging is a skill honed over generations. The ferruginous partridge must be swift and precise, for competition is fierce. Other birds, small mammals, and even reptiles vie for the same resources. Yet, the partridge's adaptability and keen senses give it an edge in this relentless struggle for survival. In the rainforest, danger is never far away. Predators lurk in the shadows, always watching, always waiting. For the ferruginous partridge, survival depends on its ability to remain unseen, to blend into its surroundings, and to react with lightning speed when threatened. The ferruginous partridge is not a solitary creature. It thrives in the company of its flock, where cooperation and vigilance are key to survival. The young learn from the old, and the bonds of the flock provide a sense of security in an unpredictable world. Life on the forest floor is a cycle of feeding, fleeing, and flourishing. For the ferruginous partridge, every day is a battle, but it is also an opportunity to find food, to raise young, and to ensure the survival of its kind. Yet the ferruginous partridge's world is under threat. Deforestation, habitat loss, and human encroachment are shrinking the rainforest, leaving these birds with fewer places to hide, fewer resources to sustain them. The delicate balance of life on the forest floor is at risk, and with it, the future of the ferruginous partridge. The ferruginous partridge is a symbol of resilience, a testament to the enduring spirit of life in the rainforest. But its survival is not guaranteed. It is up to us to protect this fragile ecosystem, to ensure that the echoes of the forest floor continue to resonate for generations to come. The gray peacock pheasant is a medium-sized bird adorned with intricate patterns of gray, brown, and iridescent blue-green eye spots on its plumage. These eye-like patterns, or ocelli, are not just for show, they play a crucial role in courtship displays and predator deterrence. Native to the forests of Southeast Asia, this species thrives in the dense undergrowth of the Laos rainforest, where it leads a secretive and solitary life. The bird's survival is a testament to its adaptability. Unlike many other pheasants, the gray peacock pheasant is not a strong flyer. Instead, it relies on its agility, camouflage, and keen senses to navigate the forest floor. Its diet is omnivorous, consisting of seeds, fruits, insects, and small invertebrates, which it forages with meticulous precision. As the sun climbs higher, the gray peacock pheasant begins its daily quest for food. The forest floor is a treasure trove of resources, but also a place of constant danger. The bird moves cautiously, its head bobbing rhythmically as it scans the ground for edible treasures. Its sharp eyes spot a beetle scurrying under a leaf, and with a quick dart, it captures its prey. The pheasant's foraging technique is a blend of patience and opportunism. It uses its strong feet to scratch through leaf litter, uncovering hidden insects and seeds. Occasionally, it pauses to listen for the faint rustle of a lizard or the buzz of a cicada, ready to pounce at a moment's notice. This constant search for food is not just about sustenance. It's a delicate dance with the forest, a balance between survival and the ever-present threat of predators. Life in the rainforest is fraught with peril. The gray peacock pheasant must constantly be on guard against predators such as snakes, civets, and birds of prey. Its cryptic plumage provides excellent camouflage, blending seamlessly with the dappled light and shadows of the forest floor. When threatened, the bird freezes, relying on its stillness and coloration to avoid detection. If a predator comes too close, the pheasant employs a startling defense mechanism. It fans its tail feathers, revealing the striking ocelli that resemble the eyes of a larger animal. This sudden display can startle or confuse the predator, giving the bird a precious moment to escape into the underbrush. The gray peacock pheasant's survival is not just about individual endurance, it's also about ensuring the continuation of its species. During the breeding season, the male transforms into a performer, showcasing his vibrant plumage in an elaborate courtship display. He selects a small clearing in the forest, meticulously clearing away debris to create a stage. With a series of soft calls, he attracts a female. As she approaches, he begins his dance, fanning his tail, puffing out his chest, and strutting in a circular pattern. The iridescent ocelli on his feathers catch the light, creating a mesmerizing display. If the female is impressed, she will mate with him, and the pair will go their separate ways. The female alone is responsible for building the nest, incubating the eggs, and raising the chicks. The gray peacock pheasant's survival is intricately linked to the health of the rainforest. Deforestation, habitat fragmentation, and hunting pose significant threats to this species. In Laos, where logging and agricultural expansion are encroaching on pristine forests, the pheasant's future is uncertain. Conservation efforts are crucial to protect not only the gray peacock pheasant, but also the entire ecosystem it inhabits. Local communities, scientists, and conservation organizations are working together to establish protected areas and promote sustainable land use practices. By safeguarding the rainforest, they are ensuring that the gray peacock pheasant can continue its hidden dance for generations to come. As the sun sets and the forest is bathed in twilight, the gray peacock pheasant retreats to a safe roost high in the understory. The sounds of the day give way to the nocturnal chorus of the rainforest. The bird's journey through the day, its search for food, its encounters with predators, and its moments of beauty are a microcosm of the delicate balance of life in this ancient ecosystem. The gray peacock pheasant is more than just a bird. It is a symbol of the resilience and fragility of the natural world. Its survival is a reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things and the importance of preserving the wild places that remain. In the heart of the Laos rainforest, the gray peacock pheasant continues its timeless dance, a dance of survival, beauty, and hope. As long as the forest stands, this jewel of the undergrowth will endure, a testament to the enduring power of nature. Nestled deep within the lush, evergreen forests of Laos rainforest, a crystal-clear stream winds its way through the undergrowth. The air is filled with the melodic calls of birds, the rustling of leaves, and the gentle gurgle of flowing water. Here, in this pristine habitat, two remarkable bird species, the flavescent bulbul, Pycnonotus flavescens, and the gray-eyed bulbul, Eole propinqua, find not only sustenance, but also joy. This documentary explores the lives of these bulbuls, their unique behaviors, and their playful interactions with water, a vital element of their existence. The flavescent bulbul and the gray-eyed bulbul are two of the many avian treasures of Southeast Asia's forests. The flavescent bulbul, with its olive-yellow plumage and slightly crested head, is a master of adaptation, thriving in both primary and secondary forests. The gray-eyed bulbul, more subdued in color with its soft grayish-brown feathers and distinctive gray eye ring, is equally at home in the dense foliage. Both species are highly social, often seen in small flocks, and their cheerful calls echo through the forest. While these bulbuls are primarily frugivorous, feeding on a variety of fruits and berries, they also consume insects and nectar, playing a crucial role in seed dispersal and pollination. However, it is their relationship with water that sets them apart, revealing a fascinating aspect of their behavior. Water is a lifeline for all creatures, and for the flavescent and gray-eyed bulbuls, it is also a source of endless fascination. The forest stream, with its shallow pools and gentle currents, becomes a stage for their aquatic antics. As the sun rises and the forest warms, small flocks of bulbuls descend to the water's edge, their calls growing louder in anticipation. The flavescent bulbul is often the first to approach. It hops cautiously onto a moss-covered rock, tilting its head to inspect the shimmering surface. With a sudden splash, it dips its beak into the water, drinking deeply before fluffing its feathers and shaking off the droplets. The gray-eyed bulbul, more reserved, watches from a nearby branch before joining in, its soft chirps blending with the flavescent's louder calls. Bathing is not just a necessity for these birds, it is a communal activity filled with energy and joy. The flavescent bulbul takes the lead, wading into a shallow pool and flapping its wings vigorously, sending sprays of water in all directions. The gray-eyed bulbul follows suit, its smaller frame bobbing in the water as it mimics the larger bird's movements. The scene is one of pure exuberance. The bulbuls dunk their heads, shake their tails, and flutter their wings, creating a symphony of splashes. Their playful behavior serves multiple purposes. It cleans their feathers, removes parasites, and strengthens social bonds within the flock. Occasionally, a bold individual will dive completely into the water, emerging with a triumphant shake that sends droplets flying like diamonds in the sunlight. The interactions between the flavescent and gray-eyed bulbuls during their water play reveal a complex social structure. While the flavescent bulbul is often the more dominant species, the two coexist harmoniously, sharing the stream and its resources. Their playful behavior is not just about hygiene, it is also a form of communication. The splashes, calls, and movements convey messages about territory, hierarchy, and camaraderie. Younger birds still learning the ropes often mimic the adults, their attempts at bathing clumsy but endearing. The older bulbuls tolerate their antics, occasionally even encouraging them with gentle calls. This intergenerational interaction ensures that the younger birds learn essential survival skills while strengthening the cohesion of the flock. The stream is more than just a playground for these bulbuls. It is a vital part of their ecosystem. The clear water supports a diverse array of life, from insects and fish to amphibians and plants. However, this delicate balance is under threat. Deforestation, pollution, and climate change are encroaching on the bulbul's habitat, disrupting the streams and the forests that sustain them. Conservation efforts are crucial to protect these birds and their environment. Local communities, researchers, and conservation organizations are working to preserve the forests and waterways, ensuring that the flavescent and gray-eyed bulbuls can continue their aquatic rituals. By safeguarding their habitat, we protect not only these species, but also the intricate web of life that depends on these ecosystems. Water is a constant presence in the lives of the flavescent and gray-eyed bulbuls. Beyond drinking and bathing, it shapes their daily routines and behaviors. During the dry season, when streams shrink and water becomes scarce, the bulbuls must travel farther to find suitable spots. Their calls grow more urgent, and their flocks become more tightly knit as they navigate the challenges of a changing environment. In the wet season, the streams swell, and the bulbul's aquatic play reaches its peak. The abundance of water brings with it an abundance of food as fruits ripen and insects thrive. The bulbul's joyful splashes seem to echo the vitality of the forest itself, a celebration of life and resilience. As the sun sets and the forest is bathed in the golden light of twilight, the flavescent and gray-eyed bulbuls retreat to the safety of the trees. Their feathers, now clean and glistening, blend seamlessly with the foliage. The stream continues its gentle flow, a silent witness to the day's events. The bulbul's playful interactions with water are a reminder of the beauty and complexity of nature. In their splashes and calls, we see not just the survival of a species, but the joy of living. Their story is a testament to the interconnectedness of all life and the importance of preserving the wild places that remain. In the heart of the forest, where the stream sings its timeless song, the flavescent and gray-eyed bulbuls find not just sustenance, but joy. Their playful dances in the water are a celebration of life, a reminder of the delicate balance that sustains us all. As long as the streams flow and the forests stand, their songs will echo through the trees, a melody of hope and resilience. The first light of dawn breaks over the mist-shrouded mountains of Laos tropical rainforest, illuminating a dense, evergreen forest. The air is cool and crisp, filled with the scent of damp earth and the faint hum of waking life. High in the canopy, a symphony of bird calls begins to rise, each note weaving into the next. Among these voices, one stands out, a melodic, laughing chorus that echoes through the trees. This is the call of the chestnut-crowned laughing thrush, Garrulax erythrocephalus, a social and charismatic bird whose daily life revolves around the search for food. This documentary delves into the world of this remarkable species, exploring its foraging habits, social dynamics, and the vital role it plays in its ecosystem. The chestnut-crowned laughing thrush is a medium-sized bird, instantly recognizable by its striking plumage. Its chestnut-brown crown contrasts beautifully with its grayish body, while its white throat and black mask give it a distinctive, almost theatrical appearance. Found in the montane forests of Southeast Asia, from the Himalayas to Vietnam, this species thrives in dense undergrowth and bamboo thickets, where it forages in small, noisy flocks. The bird's name comes from its vocalizations, a series of melodious, laughing calls that are often heard before the birds are seen. These calls serve as a way to maintain contact within the flock, coordinate movements, and warn of potential threats. But beyond their vocal prowess, chestnut-crowned laughing thrushes are also skilled foragers, their daily lives a constant quest for food. As the sun rises higher, a flock of chestnut-crowned laughing thrushes descends from the treetops to the forest floor. Their foraging begins in earnest, a coordinated effort that highlights their social nature. The flock moves as a unit, their heads bobbing and tails flicking as they search for food. Their diet is omnivorous, consisting of insects, spiders, seeds, berries, and even small fruits. The birds use their strong, curved bills to probe the leaf litter, flipping over leaves and twigs to uncover hidden prey. Their keen eyes and sharp hearing allow them to detect the slightest movement, whether it's a beetle scurrying under a log or a caterpillar hiding in the foliage. Occasionally, one bird will let out a sharp call, signaling the discovery of a particularly rich food source, and the rest of the flock will quickly converge. Foraging is not just a solitary activity for the chestnut-crowned laughing thrush, it is a communal endeavor. The birds work together, their movements almost choreographed as they cover the forest floor. This cooperation serves multiple purposes. It increases the efficiency of their search, reduces the risk of predation, and strengthens social bonds within the flock. Younger birds, still learning the intricacies of foraging, often follow the lead of more experienced adults. They watch closely as the older birds flip leaves, dig into the soil, or peck at bark, mimicking their actions. This intergenerational learning ensures that the younger birds acquire the skills they need to survive, while also reinforcing the cohesion of the flock. The chestnut-crowned laughing thrush's foraging habits change with the seasons, reflecting the availability of food. During the spring and summer, when insects are abundant, the birds focus on protein-rich prey, which is essential for breeding and raising chicks. They can often be seen hopping along branches, peering under leaves, and even hanging upside down to reach hidden insects. In the autumn and winter, when insects become scarce, the birds shift their attention to fruits, berries, and seeds. They are particularly fond of figs and other soft fruits, which they pluck with precision. This dietary flexibility is key to their survival, allowing them to adapt to the changing conditions of their environment. Life in the forest is not without its dangers. The chestnut-crowned laughing thrush must constantly be on guard against predators such as hawks, snakes, and small mammals. Their social nature provides an added layer of protection. With many eyes and ears on the lookout, The flock can quickly detect and respond to threats. When a predator is spotted, the birds emit a series of alarm calls, sharp and urgent, that send the flock scattering into the underbrush. They remain hidden until the danger has passed, their calls gradually softening as they regroup. This vigilance is a crucial aspect of their daily life, a reminder of the delicate balance between survival and vulnerability. The chestnut-crowned laughing thrush faces numerous threats, from habitat loss due to deforestation and agriculture to trapping for the pet trade. In some regions, their populations are declining, a troubling trend that underscores the fragility of their ecosystem. Conservation initiatives are underway to protect the species and its habitat. Protected areas have been established, and efforts are being made to promote sustainable land use practices. Local communities are also being engaged in conservation efforts, recognizing the importance of preserving the forest and its inhabitants.